We read in Genesis 1:26, God said, "Let us make man in our image and after our likeness, and let them have dominion." God chose to give man dominion over his creation, entrusting it to our care. That word dominion means rule, authority. God created the earth, spoke it into existence, scraped some dust together, and made man, and then in his grace gave the privilege of ruling over that earth to the man that he had created. But you can see in that passage that he links that dominion with our reflection of his image. I'm making you in my image, after my likeness, you sharing my attributes, my character, my nature. And in that nature, my nature, you shall have dominion over the earth. But then Satan deceived. Adam trusted him, and Satan planted a new seed in man's heart, sin. And when he did, he changed the type of fruit we produce. We're still producing fruit because we're under the blessing of God that says, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. But what's happening is the fruit does not resemble God. The fruit of God's Spirit, his likeness, his attributes that are meant to nourish and grow and produce life, got overshadowed by the fruit of the enemy. So all that God is changed in us. Love became selfishness that bred hate. Sorrow overtook our joy. Instead of peace, we naturally worry. The image of the enemy has overshadowed the image of God in man. And when our nature changed, something else happened that Adam did not expect. Romans 6:16 tells us, do you not know that if you present yourself to anyone as an obedient slave, you are a slave to the one whom you obey? And Adam presented himself in obedience to the serpent, became a slave to the one that he obeyed. And Satan stole man's dominion through sin, making him the ruler of this world. See, man was supposed to have that dominion, and Satan took it from us. He became the ruler of this world. Jesus names him that 3 times in the book of John alone. But he proclaimed in John 12:31, now is the judgment of this world, and now the ruler of this world will be driven out. Jesus restored earthly dominion to the church. After his resurrection, we read in Matthew 28:18, Jesus comes to them and said, all authority in heaven and now on earth has been given to me. He came as a man to take back dominion for man. That's why he had to come as a man. He already had dominion in the heavenlies. He already had domain and power and authority as Lord of the heavens, as God. But he came to take it back for man. Man had to defeat him and open that place. So Jesus came as a man to do that. A change has taken place. Jesus was proclaiming, I bought you a new position out from under the dominion of the enemy. And that's where he says, go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Essentially, Jesus was declaring, I have taken authority back, and now I will give it to whom I will. What Satan had proclaimed to him, Jesus declared he had overturned it. He defeated Satan through the cross and handed dominion back to man. But not every man. Only those who choose to confess the lordship of Jesus Christ. Only those who want to come out from the kingdom of darkness and under a new lordship.